with Sony Pictures released a trailer for Death Island today. And it was the same trailer that we got before. So the trailer is essentially the same. It's just in HD. It's officially released on their page. And they put out a press release with it, as well as a release date. So this is what we have here. So Resident Evil Death Island. Buy it on Blu-ray and digital July 25th. Not in theaters. Now, it is in theaters on July 7th for Japan only, but I don't see anything with a official release here. So I don't really know what exactly went into them just putting it in theaters. Like for Vendetta, it was released everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but like select theaters. Now, here's the thing. Have all the Resident Evil animated series been on direct-to-video? Yes, they have. I know this. It's not a surprise. Vendetta was a one-off kind of release to have that in the U.S., which was cool. I just kind of wanted to see Jill on the big screen. If this whole return is happening and we see all of the, characters, it's the RE Avengers, as everyone's saying, right? This would have been cool to see in the theater. This would have been the one. They should have just kept Vendetta at, digital 4K Blu-ray and then at least tried to put this one in theaters. But there hasn't been anything yet as far as them announcing, it's only in theaters in Japan. But as of now, that's the only info we got, because they would have said, in theaters, it comes out next month. So literally they would have already said, hey, it's in theaters on July, 10th for America or whatever the hell. But that's not the case. It looks like it is just coming to Blu-ray, 4K digital, and all the formats and stuff. So I'll be getting the 4K Steelbook. They did announce the 4K Steelbook as well today with this. They have this, artwork with all of them on it, as you can see from this poster here on their website. This is from Sony's website, Sony Pictures. So when you click that, it brings it to all that stuff. And then if you pre-order it, you can pre-order it from Barnes & Noble, Best Buy. It's on Blu-ray, DVD, all that stuff. So that's kind of what they officially put out today. And it's definitely not going to be hitting theaters, but it will still be a interesting film as far as, the concept, the characters, seeing, these characters return, seeing Jill and Leon interact, and Jill being, the character we wanted to see where her story went after Resident Evil 5. So there's nothing new that really came out with this initial press release here, as far as the info itself. 2023 action, animation, sci-fi, fantasy. San Francisco, Jill Valentine is dealing with a zombie outbreak and a new T-virus. Leon Kennedy is on the trail of a kidnapped DARPA scientist, and Claire Redfield is investigating a monstrous fish that is killing whales in the bay. Joined by Chris Redfield and Rebecca Chambers, they discover the trail of clues from their separate cases all converge on the same location, Alcatraz Island, where a new evil has taken residence and awaits their evil. So there you go. We got the voice actors listed there as well. Those are kind of officially on there before. Matthew Mercer, Stephanie Penicello, Kevin Dorman, Nicole Tompkins, and Aaron Cahill. So those are the main cast here. So that's a little bit of a, I don't know, just like I think the pieces of what we have so far and what they're kind of explaining, I think it kind of works with how they're going to have multiple stories, but kind of try to combine them and hopefully give them enough screen time before they kind of start fighting together and everything like that starts happening. But I really do think that this does have potential. I know a lot of people are also saying with this, it's going to be a Resident Evil film that is going to have, the aquatic liquors. It's going to have another villain, Dylan here, that's going to be roaming around. And I think there's going to be a different kind of action vibe with this because it's going to be so action-packed like Vendetta, but even more now with just so many characters. So just seeing something that is in line with the games and following that story, I'm never really, completely disappointed when I walk away from these films. Obviously, I like some over the others, but like usually I enjoy what they do and how they give kind of love to those characters here and there. The only thing that kind of left me a little uncertain was Infinite Darkness, where they just kind of did one season. They kind of left it on a cliffhanger. And so that was the first thought. I was like, okay, maybe this is a Netflix film or something that's coming direct to the streaming stuff. But usually with the movies, they would release them in Japan for some limited release and then on DVD over here. But it looks like we're getting the digital and 4K, Blu-ray, all on the same day, the 25th. And we also have the Steelbook as well. There is the Steelbook, July 25th. That's the cover on the Steelbook. It has Jill. The image we got with Leon and Chris from before, but now just Jill in the middle and then the island there. So still on Best Buy. It's $34.99, which that's like standard for 4K Steelbooks. But if you want to wait, you can wait. But there you go. That's kind of the little press release update that they did with Death Island.